Hey, hey, hey! I am doing a session of Ask Miss Gentry. Students write questions down and drop them in the bucket for me to answer. So if you like this type of videos and want to see more, please like and share, comment, put your feedback on there. I'd love to hear from you. I got through the full school day today and ran some errands after school. Tomorrow's Halloween. We're dressing up at school, so I had to find me a costume. So I found me a costume to wear. I'm grabbing a quick bite to eat, or picking up a quick bite to eat, and then heading to the Millbrook Theater for rehearsal tonight because I'm directing the best Christmas pageant ever at the Millbrook Theater, which will start showing in December. So busy. I feel like I'm always going. So that's kind of what's going on. So I thought while I'm waiting on my food to come out, I'll do a couple of these questions. So I just kind of pick one at random. Again, if they are too personal, I'll just skip it, or if it's inappropriate. Hopefully, most of my students are pretty good, so I don't think that they would do inappropriate, or I hope not. Who would you choose to be your own kid out of all your students? Oh my goodness. That's a tough one because it's very similar to who's your favorite, and I don't have a favorite because I love all my students. And so that would be the same answer for that one. Like, to be my own kid, that would almost be like picking one out. So I wouldn't want to do that. So I'm sorry. All right. What's one thing your students say that irritates you? My students should know this because I get on them all the time. I do not like this, and I get them all the time and say, please don't say that in my classroom. I do not like it. But the word that irritates me, or what they say, is shut up. I do not like shut up. You know, be quiet, lower your voices is better, but they love to say that a lot, and it drives me crazy. I'm like, please, let's not say that word. And I see some students catch, and they're like, oh, sorry, be quiet, you know, and so they're learning. But that's one thing, it just bothers me. I just don't like that. It's just, I don't know, harsh, I guess. So that is definitely the one for me. Who is your best class? Y'all, you know I'm not going to answer that because I don't have a best class or a favorite, because y'all are all great in your own ways. Every class and every student is different, which I love. So there isn't a best or a favorite for me. Nice try though. If you had $1 million, what will you do with it? Lots of things. The first thing I would do would be to pay off my student debt, because in order to get the job that I have right now as a teacher, as well as in the other careers that I've had, I had to have a college degree. And so I went all the way through my master's degree. And so in order to do that, I had to use student loans, and that stinks because now I'm repaying it all back, and it would be nice to pay those off and not have to worry about those. And then I would buy me a house. Yeah. All right. Another one. Who's your favorite student? Now, y'all know me. Y'all ask me that all the time, and I tell you I don't have a favorite. What made you want to start teaching? Okay, that's a good one. So like I've told some kids, I was in the college world before, teaching at the college level, and with this whole, and I taught English composition in college, and so with all this AI stuff, it was just very difficult because a lot of students would just use AI to write their papers, and they weren't really learning, which they don't realize they're cheating themselves out of doing good in the world. So when I was a children's pastor years ago, I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed teaching kids. And so my favorite part is I love helping people achieve goals and to be a better person of themselves. And so if I can push people to be better, to do better, to push them to a goal that they want to be at, that's what I want to do. And I think that's what I love so much about teaching, is trying to push students to do more, to try harder, because you can do more than you realize. And so I think that's kind of what got me to be a teacher, because I wanted to do that. And I wanted to do that with youth while kids were still younger and impressionable, helping. So in my classes, and my students might can attest to this, but even though I'm an English teacher, I also try to teach social skills. I can't talk today. Social skills or life lessons. I try to incorporate that sometimes in days, just to get them to understand that life can be hard sometimes, but we got to bounce back, or let's try this. And so I think just wanting to make an impact and really help others. So that's kind of what got me into teaching. All right. What is your favorite class? My goodness, y'all. I'm going to have to put a stipulation of quit asking that question all the time. I guess the rapper. Y'all know I'm probably going to struggle with this one. I still see your shadows in my room. Finish the lyric. I have no clue. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have no clue how to finish that lyric. Oh, here we go. What is your favorite place to eat at fast food or restaurant? That's tough, because I like to mix it up sometimes. I love Mexican food. I could probably eat Mexican food every single day and not get tired of it. And so in Prattville, I love Mexico Typico. So I would probably say that. Fast food wise, Chick-fil-A would probably be my fast food pick. So, all right, let's see here. So next, if you want meet a famous person, who would it be? I guess if you were able to meet a famous person, who would it be? That one stumps me a little bit. I guess I would say Adele. I like Adele. She's a great singer. I like a lot of her songs. So I guess if I met or could meet one, that would be who I would pick. Do you want to quit? I'm assuming this is teaching. No, I do not want to quit. Well, I love my job. I want to keep my job, and I want to keep hanging out with my students and teaching them. What's your favorite period? My planning period. If y'all keep asking me that. If you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh, man. Well, I know if I could drink something for the rest of my life, it'd be coffee. Y'all know that. But if I could eat one thing for the rest of my life, what would it be? Probably Muncho's potato chips. I'm like addicted to those things. I love Muncho's potato chips. So if I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life, that's probably what it would be. I would just tear into those things. So, all right, so I'm gonna stop there for today. I've answered several questions, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Please, again, like, share, comment. I'd love to hear from you, and if you want more of this, let me know. I'd be happy to do it some more. So, hope you have a great night, and looking forward to Halloween tomorrow. Bye.